What are the problems that they want solved that you can solve? Now, I'm going to tell you a secret. I guess it's not a big secret, but it's a secret. When I first started trying to help therapists create income flow, I made a mistake, a classic mistake. I started with a solution. Like I saw that therapists were highly educated and that their content could be turned into courses that people would want to buy. So I said, I'll be the course guy. I'll help people build online courses. So I went and talked to my therapist friends and some people I met at conferences and people who showed some interest or excitement on the idea. And I asked them, what problems do you have with making a course? And most of them said, well, I haven't really thought about making a course, so I don't have any problems. So then I made another mistake and I pushed and I said, well, if you were going to make a course, what problems do you think you would have? And they'd think about it and they actually put work and effort into it. And they said, well, I'd probably have problems with networks and computers and what program to buy and where to host it. And those are all real problems. But they were like polite answers. They weren't it was like, I'm hungry, the restaurant issue. I'm hungry, but I don't really have this type of problem. I don't want what you have. They were polite. And, I came away with all sorts of great data. Oh, people have trouble with tech and time and platforms and how to make videos. I wrote it down. I created some curriculum. I built workshops and content around those answers, and they are still very valid. But when you look at it and I would present, here's my solution, people would be like, oh, that's nice. That sounds really great, James, that you've made these things. They love the idea, but they didn't buy. The proof was, they didn't really want that solution. They were just being polite. I was trying to solve the course problems. They were actually interested in their life problems. Many therapists, and I talk to them, on a regular basis, deal with the problem of energy and compassion fatigue and burnout. And, they want to help people and they want to help more people. They don't want to stop what they're doing, but it's just endless session after session. And their real problems aren't like, oh, I want to buy a course. The real problems are, oh, I'm so tired all the time. I'm drowning in clients, but I still feel behind. I can never get ahead. And I feel like I always have to do more. And I'm scared that I'm running out of energy for myself and for my family. And I don't think I can do this for 10 more years. They're not thinking, oh, I need a course, that's not the problem they want solved. They want their life problem solved. That they're thinking, I think I just need my life back. And so I made that classic mistake of presenting a solution and asking people for a problem they didn't really need solved.